I'm Nicholas Bishop, and today you join me with this 2025 Subaru Ascent Touring Onyx Edition. Powering the Ascent is a 2.4-liter turbocharged Subaru Boxer 4-cylinder that puts out 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed Lineartronic CVT automatic transmission with manual mode. The Ascent Touring is, of course, Subaru's fully loaded Ascent model, but the Onyx Edition takes this even further, as this is the top-of-the-line trim level for the Ascent for 2025. You get all of the necessary bells and whistles with a few extra goodies included in the Onyx Edition. The Onyx Edition gives you this large blacked-out front grille with a blacked-out grille trim piece, blacked-out lower bumper accenting, blacked-out 20-inch alloy wheels, blacked-out mirror caps, blacked-out side profile trim, blacked out full-length cargo roof rails with a panoramic sunroof, a blacked out rear liftgate trim piece as well, and blacked out Subaru badges with the addition of a blacked out Ascent badge complemented by the rough and tough Onyx Edition badge that's also blacked out. The exterior color of this Ascent is known as Ice Silver Metallic, and it's finished over a black Napa leather interior that also includes green stitching running along the door cards, the dashboard, and other trim pieces all throughout this interior. Upon taking a look at the overall material usage and ergonomics of the Subaru Ascent Onyx Touring, you not only have the benefit of soft touch materials on the doors and the dashboard, you also have a fully leather wrapped steering wheel with compliments from this green accent stitching all around. You also have the added thumb bolsters because you can drive this Subaru very spiritedly, and it does handle quite well for its size. But you also have this blacked out plastic trim around the radio and wheel controls, and the added benefit of a fully heated steering wheel. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have all of the necessary instrumentation regarding the radio controls. You also have your control wheel for the center information display that is fully configurable to however you'd like to configure that. Along with that, you also have your phone control and your speech button and your volume controls at the bottom. And on the right side of the steering wheel, you have all of the necessary instrumentation for the radar cruise control and the button for automatic emergency steering. And down below, you also have the heated wheel button. At the top of the center of the dash, you'll find Subaru's driver focus distraction mitigation system. And what this does is it will audibly alert you when your eyes and face happen to leave the road in order to get you back looking forward. But in the unlikely event of an emergency, if a driver becomes incapacitated or falls asleep, after a few seconds, the system will automatically pulse the brakes and proceed to bring the vehicle to a complete stop and unlock all the doors, and use the SOS built-in feature to call the EMTs in the event of an emergency. In the center of the dash, you'll find Subaru's 11.6-inch display screen. Now, I have plenty of positive things to say regarding this screen setup and this overall system. Subaru has done a fantastic job with this. It's very responsive, and it's insanely easy to navigate through the pages and apps. And it also supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but you also have your climate control settings available to you at the push of a button, and you also have all of your necessary vehicle settings available to you at the push of a button. Now, it might seem a little bit daunting to get used to, but I can assure you, Subaru has made this very simple. It's an excellent setup with an excellent operating system. Down below the screen, you have a USB port adapter back there with a small storage tray right here, and you also have an aux port, a USB-C port, and a USB-A port that are all illuminated so they're easy to find at night. But you also have the button to control your camera view. Push this button and you have a full 360 camera. Super clear and great resolution. Back behind that, you also have two cup holders for the driver and the passenger. You have a nice wrapped gear selector here with black piano plastic and your electronic e-brake right there. And of course, who could forget a nice cavernous center console with a removable cargo tray. When it comes to ease of access for the second and the third row passengers, Subaru was not messing around. These doors, for example, open a full 75 degrees to give rear occupants the maximum amount of load room, or if you have a larger object that you're putting in here in the second or the third row. But they also threw in the added benefit of a flat floor step for the second row and a flat floor step for the third row. Now, the third row is currently full of the all-weather floor mats that come standard on the Onyx Edition Touring, so it's a little bit full back there. But to put the second row forward, being that these are captain's chairs to allow easier access into the third row, you can either do one of two things. You can push this tab up, or what I like to do is pull this tab, push the seat forward, and boom, with the addition of that flat floor step, climb right back here when the third row is up. And to put the seat back in place, push it back and lock it into place. Boom, it's never been easier. Rear seat occupants in the second row have the benefit of the rear climate control center with the addition of a 100-watt outlet and a USB-C port and USB-A port, along with 2 center cup holders. Did I also mention that the Ascent has 19 total cup holders? So, on a long trip, the entire family and all the drinks that they bring will fit comfortably in the Subaru Ascent. At the back, the rear liftgate is, of course, power operated, giving you ease of access into the third row. The rear liftgate of the Subaru Ascent is power operated, allows very easy access into the third row. With the third row down, you have 43.5 cubic feet of cargo space back here, but you also have the added benefit of a full all-weather cargo liner back when the third row is down or up. And with the second row up, you have 17.8 cubic feet of cargo space. So if you're interested in this Ascent and want to come check it out for yourself, be sure to see us at Yark Subaru, where we have just what you're looking for. I'm Nicholas Bishop, and you know the drill. See you in the next one.